in the drip when I stash, yeah. Ain't got time to chat, yeah. I'm running to the bag.
Hold up, king, run it up, run it up.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Back at giving another reaction video. Today, we're going to get into Epica, the skeleton key. This one's been requested for a while now, a few weeks, and I don't know what it is. I'm assuming, just based off the record label, Nuclear Blast Records, that is probably metal or heavy metal or something. I don't know how heavy. We're going to get into it. Never heard of them. They got 1.6 million views, and this was put out in February 2021. So, pretty solid band, I would say. Pretty well known. We're going to jump right into it. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Then up here, I have all my social media that I'm most active on. Yes, I make music, Spotify, Pandora, Google Play, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music. I'm there. Search your boy up. Links for all of that in the description down below if you want to click on it and come say what's up to your boy. As well as I would put a card right here for my latest music video if you want to go check that out. It's awesome. You won't be disappointed. So, with all of that out of the way, I hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with your boy. Okay, got some piano. Oh! Wow. A lot of orchestra. Like some opera singing almost?
I am trying to decipher the illusion, so we'll finally ascend. Run around in circles, no direction, without any end to see. Imagine there's a world with all the answers, are they hiding within me? Can we find the lightning that shines inside our minds? Can we fight the dark side?
Man, her voice. Man, that guitar comes in so hard.
I am suffocating in a world in which I have to die to feel alive. Can we find the lightning that shines inside our minds? Can we fight the dark side?
Man, this part is like epic. Like Lord of the Rings or something. A lot of vocal layers right there. It's like a whole choir.
Lightning that shines inside our minds, a dark side we've all been trying to hide. We've all been dancing in the dark.
Sounds like kids are singing right
We've
there.
all been drifting worlds apart. Can we find the lightning that shines inside our minds? Can we fight the dark side we've all been trying to hide? The many sleepless nights, the panic that rewinds, waiting for the sunrise as paradise arrives. Unlocking all the secrets in me.
Oh, that's how it ends? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so this would be very different for me, except this reminds me a lot of Nightwish, which I forget the specific genre it's called. Forgive me. It is like symphonic metal, I think. I think that's it. And so it's the same thing. Obviously, they're different, but it's got that same style that Nightwish introduced me to very, earlier this year, where they have a lot of orchestra presence mixed with, I would say hard rock. I wouldn't say metal. The screaming though, when the guy comes in, that's a little bit more on the metal side. That's a little bit past hard rock. But the way the instruments are playing, that's like the styles of Metallica 80s, the way that the guitar's tuned and the way it's playing, I would say hard rock. I wouldn't say it's past that. Now, the difference between this and something like Lorna Shore is more deathcore, like death metal, and it's balanced with symphonic elements or, orchestra elements, but it's still predominantly metal. I would say the orchestra elements kind of are sprinkled in it and blended in a way where it's definitely the minority of the sound, versus this is predominantly the orchestra, I would say, and it's the majority of the sound. So I think that's where the difference is between something like Lorna Shore and Nightwish and Epica. So do I like it overall? Yes and no. I thought that the vocals, her voice is very, like, it's similar to the girl from Nightwish. It's very opera-esque and powerful. Her voice is very strong, and it's very pretty and like angelic, but in a way of like power. It's hard to describe, but her voice is very good. Obviously the orchestra and the violins and everything sound really good, and I liked the blend of her voice with that. If the whole song was like that, and even when the guitar comes in and stuff, I think I would have liked it a little bit better. But something about the guy when he came in, except for the last part, I did enjoy when he came in at the last part. I feel like it fitted. I don't know if it was different earlier, but when he came in the beginning of the song, in the middle of the song, it felt a little out of place, and maybe that's because I was vibing to her sound and the harmony that she had going on with the orchestra elements and the orchestra sound. I was really kind of vibing to that, and then he would come in and it would be a little bit heavier, and it's like it's switching. I'm not really ready for it. I don't know. Couldn't really catch a vibe there. But at the very end when he came in, I think because the guitars had been playing for longer than they did in the beginning, and they kind of were warming you up, and then he came in, it was a little bit more of a smoother transition, and I think that's why I liked it towards the end when he came in. But if he wasn't on the song at all for this song, I think I would have preferred that sound, because it's got this it's got this like epic adventure kind of sound, like Lord of the Rings soundtrack, where her voice is almost like a magical elf, fairy, fantasy kind of voice. And then you have those orchestra sounds that are always grand and epic, hence the name Epica, but they're always epic. And so that combination was really flowing for me the whole way through. And if it would have been that way the entire song, I think I would have caught more of a vibe all the way through. But regardless, it's so cool to see that there's so many bands out there that do so many different styles and so many different sounds. Like, even though this is similar to Nightwish, Nightwish still sounds different. And Epica still sounds like their own thing, even though they have similar styles, right? You could tell the difference between the two. If you were to, just play one song and close your eyes, you could tell the difference. One, the female singers have different voices, but two, just the way that they play their instruments and the way that they're tuned and the styles, the little details, they add up, and you can tell they're two different bands. So overall, the video was cool too. It was kind of also matching that epic sound and magical kind of sound of fantasy. There was like these weird cult dudes with masks, and this girl found this key in the forest, and it's all kind of magical in Fantasyland style, which matched, I think, the woman's voice with the instruments very well. But overall, it was a cool little video, cool little song. It's always cool to see this style. It's so funny. I never would have thought like this was a thing. Same thing with Lorna Shore. There's so much out there, and when you get introduced to it the first time, you're like, whoa, didn't know this existed. But yeah, overall, cool. Not necessarily my cup of tea for me to like go to and listen to it over and over, but if it's shown to me, cool. And I would even enjoy going to a concert like this because it feels more of like a show or some sort of entertaining, like a movie, but it's a band. It's one of those things where you're entertained and just really kind of part of the show. I feel like if you went to a concert, they would probably have, fire or like pyrotechnic kind of stuff, and maybe even, I don't know, crazy stuff on the stage. I just feel like this would be a show, like a Las Vegas kind of thing. It's just an experience. So although I'm not a fan of this style and would want to listen to it every day, I would still enjoy going to a show. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But anyways, that'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a thumbs up, leave a like, leave a comment down below. Helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm and all the stuff YouTube is looking for. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you guys for showing up and showing the love. You know what to do. Leave some comments in the comment section down below. Let me know if you liked this song, what you thought about this band, if you've ever heard of them before. Let me know if you're a fan and have been a fan of this band. Let me know some details about them down below, where they're from, the bandmates, who it's made up of, the story behind this song, and as well as, what other songs to check out by them. Because even though I may not be vibing with them too hard, I still would like to see what else they have. Just because you don't like one song doesn't mean you're not going to find another song that you like from the same band. Or you might not. You might listen to 20 different songs by the same band and not like any of them. And then you could listen to 20 different songs and like all of them. It's taste. So anyways, make sure you also, if you enjoyed this band, go like their stuff, go follow them on social media, subscribe to their YouTube, listen to them on streaming platforms, support them. If you're a fan of artists and bands, make sure you can do whatever you can to support. It goes a long way. So with all that being said, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm sending positive vibes your way, and until next time, I'm out. Let's get this bag.
Tower over these rappers just like the Eiffel. I'm probably in the scope, but in a scope, not talking rifles. My competition's depressing, I really got no rivals. They only start dissing me when they feeling suicidal. Someone check the vitals. I'm going places with my brothers like Wayans. This my Marshall Mathers flow. It be going through changes. I've been growing and changing.